Hey guys, what's up? This is Alberto, aka Destroyer 48. How are you guys doing today? Have you ever seen anybody do this? uh, Sorry, I forgot. That's better. What's going on, guys? We're here to talk about movies. See who's gonna stop by today. We already have somebody in here. Let's hang out. Let's have fun. And I want to know how you guys are doing today. We started with our intro. Shrimpo is usually the first person in here. Where are you, Shrimp? Unless it's somebody else. Or it could be Troy, my boy. How are you guys doing today? As for me, kind of a depressing day. We have drama in the PS4 community. Yeah, I'm taking a little break from PS4, having a little siesta. My mom was watching some movie about a golden bear. Cheech Marin came out. This guy from Desperado came out. He comes out in a whole bunch of movies. Hey Troy, how you doing, man? We're waiting for Shrimpo. Did you run into Shrimp? We're gonna see anybody else is watching, and if you're watching at home, thank you very much. Nope, you didn't check on Gamer and Shrimp. Troy's in here, and I talked to him earlier, and everything's a little down. We're not gonna have good days all the time. Gamer's okay. We don't know if Gamer's gonna come in. I forgot to call B to get in here, so So I guess it's just me and you. I'm gonna go solo today. I'm gonna see how many watchers we could get in here. There's two people in here. It's probably Shrimp. Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better, Troy? Okay, what's the wonderful news, Troy? We're waiting for Troy's wonderful news. Yeah, but I've been feeling kind of bad about what's going down with PS4. Excuse me, we always have drama. Troy says his girlfriend got let out early from the hospital today. Early. Yay! Good job, Troy. So is she with you right now? Or is she at her house? Or where's she at? She with you? Oh, that's cool. I'm pretty sure you're very happy now. Congratulations, bro. I didn't start off today's show good. Hey Mason, what's up, man? It's Mr. Dale. So you can know Troy, Mason is from the UK. You've seen him probably a couple of times. Hope you don't mind me telling him, hey Mason, it's cool because Doomboy is Troy and his girl had an injury and she is out of the hospital. And she's been in the hospital for I don't know what, Troy, about a week and a half. And we have somebody else in here. Today, I'm sorry, folks. I had to start the show late. My sister called me to go pick up a pizza at her house. I didn't want some pizza, so I went to pick up a big box. Look, I'll even show you. Just y'all don't think I'm lying or anything. It was some pizza story. Uh, this is the pizza. It's a regular big pizza. It's unmarked. I forgot where she got it from. It probably looks good like that, but it's cheesy. It has a lot of cheese. I'm gonna have to heat it up and get it cold. I can only eat one slice because I get sick. So hey Mason, how are you doing today, man? We have 3 people in here. See who else is in here. Maybe it's Shrimpo. I hope you got, yeah, so I was telling you, man, this box does not want to close. No, I was going to see if I had a tag in it, but it doesn't with a name on it. Can I ask him? Yeah, sure, you can have a pizza. Here's a slice for you, bro. Eat to the screen. Open wide. Mason doesn't come into my parties because he knows there's drama in there. Let me have a slice too. Okay, Troy. Open wide. Eat it to the screen. Oh, that was a good one, wasn't it? Okay, guys, enough of your shenanigans. Yeah, Mason doesn't like to come to my parties because I think he sees too much drama. We already had drama. I had enough drama today. I decided to stay away from PS4 today. I'm probably gonna go have a toy room. You've seen all my toys I bring out here. I have a whole big toy room. I'll probably go clean up in there or something, do something different, And then I'll be ready to talk to my friends tomorrow. Be ready for the drama party. I'll be ready for the drama party tomorrow. Wow, we got 4 people in here. That's cool. I really need my spirits to be lifted. I've been depressed today and yesterday because we had drama because of a certain person that is not behaving. So, and I think I want to say I lost a good friend, but it's one of those friends that they're just out to hurt you. They're very insecure. This is something we could talk about, discussion of today about PlayStation parties or whatever. If you must stay away from people that are insecure, that are just going to want to do you harm and just bring drama. This is not worth it, folks. You can, instead of wasting your time on somebody like that, find a good friend. Someone that really wants to be a friend is not going to set you up in traps like they did to me. They did it to me twice. Now, you may say I'm a bad guy because I'm like, oh, Alberto, you got rid of a person or something like that. I had to block this person because they were just starting drama. They just wanted to hurt, their just intentions were to hurt people, play games, play with your mind. And good thing this person was underneath me. I don't mean underneath in a bad way, but underneath like I don't mean to sound bad, but underneath where they just want to be foul. Their intentions is just to hurt people. And I'm above that. I don't need to deal with that. I can just find a better friend. Waste your time on a better friend, a real friend. Don't waste your time on somebody that's just is out to hurt you or hurt your friends because it's not worth it. And I gave this person several chances and they just take you for granted. That's all they do. And I was a buffer, and I'll just tell you why. Is because I was always there. Like you're gonna do something to me, I'm gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna have you blocked. I'm gonna unfriend you, and it's not worth my time. It's not worth you hurting me and my friends. We've given you chances, and you blow every chance. And I sound bad, but I go, I'm a good person. I know I am. And that's what counts. They literally want to put me in a party and start putting her friends to tell me stuff and talk bad about me. And they didn't even know me. I mean, come on. All right. Let me see what my friends had to say. Let me have it. Yeah. Yeah, Mason said drama all week now. Get funny. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. And I'm just trying to tell people. Troy said destroyer abandoned me. Yeah, whatever. I spend like almost every day with you. Mason said drama happen. Come help. Mason said story. Me and you was friends. How it happened. Huh. I remember how Mason wants me to tell a story how I met him. He's from, like I said, he's from the UK. I ended up going into a party. I remember all. Yeah, I think I remember all of them. It was Mason. I forgot his first screen name, but I know he goes by Inspector. We'll just say he's Inspector now. And then I had Devil. He was from the UK. And then Mythical was also from the UK. And sadly enough, we don't hang out that much anymore. I have I will admit it. I have it to blame. Is I like to move around everywhere, but I think I have my own group. And Mason, I want to hang out with him, but he doesn't want to hang out with my group. So I have to try to make time to hang out with him. But I don't know if he's ever going to. The only way I really get on with him is if we play Borderlands 2 together. But he doesn't play Borderlands 2, so I will see. I can just. I mean, I'm at fault. I can just hang out with him, and we don't even have to play anything. And for some reason, Mason never wants to play. What is it called? That cop game? I don't know what it's called. RIPD or something. I don't know. And then Troy said, "Oh, bad news! Like really bad news. I'm on the seventh day without my anti-sadness bill." Oh, Troy, I always tell you to take your stuff, dude. But oh well, we will see what happens. I already have a like. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. And let's see if anybody drops by. We have four people at the time, but the two of them say, "Oh, 50-50, you might die." Who, me? They rejected. Hey Troy, I'm gonna put you on timeout like you put me on timeout when I was in your chat. Ha ha. I meant me. Amazing. I hope you're doing good. I already heard from Troy. Troy already has the good news that he has his girl with him. Now, I think we said hi to everybody. I hope more people join in here. It'll be fun. It'll be cool. The more, the merrier. Any of you guys? First of all, I want to start off with a movie before I start. Anybody want me to bring a movie? There's this movie called Dune. It's Dune, not Doom, not Doom, which we could talk about too. I mentioned it before. I would like to really see if anybody's seen a movie called Dune, Dune, and I will get a eraser chalkboard in here one time. And then Troy said I meant me. And then Mason said just said thanks like a brother to me. Okay, thank you, Mason. I'm really glad my friend Mason's here. And then Troy said I'll go. Troy, you're not going anywhere. Yeah, but I'm glad I met my friends from the UK. And Troy said the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Which one's that about? Is that the one where he fights Spider-Man fights the fishbowl head guy, or which I have not seen? There's a Spider-Man where the Macho Man Randy Savage comes out. Andrew Garfield. I ain't gonna know the Spider-Mans, bro, by the names. I know Tobey Maguire. Let me see if I can name all the Spider-Man movies or the ones I can only go by the ones they fight. I'm not good with the Spider-Man names. There's the one where Macho Man comes out in the cage. That's the one where I think they kill his uncle. There's the one with the Green Goblin. There's the one where Sandman comes out. And what else? There's another one. They fight the fishbowl guy that's coming home. And I'm probably not mentioning any of the ones. Okay, Troy, who does he fight, Troy? I probably don't know. I do have the Legos where the freaking where he fights all these villains, all these bad guys. He fights the sand guy. I mean, that's pretty cool. The Lego video game for PS3, I think. Yes, I'm getting them mixed up. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't see the Spider Mans that much. This pizza box does not want to close. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Joy, can you just tell me who he fights? The recent ones I have not seen. The only one I know is he fights the fishbowl guy. And what I can tell you about that is I had a PlayStation on my PlayStation 2 game. You fight a fishbowl guy, and that's like whoa, that's like the best fight ever. It's gonna be four of you versus that fishbowl guy. Was it? Oh, his name's Mysterio or something. No, not Rey Mysterio Jr. from the wrestling. This guy's called Mr. Mysterio or something, and it's really cool because he multiplies. Does he multiply in the game? Did anybody know the fishbowl guy from Spider Man? Does he multiply like he makes a whole bunch of clones or whatever around him in a movie? Because he does though in my PlayStation 2 game. Troy said the Amazing Spider-Man 2, Andrew Garfield. Okay. Troy said, "Whoa, whoa, you're getting them mixed up." Yeah. And then Mason said, it's my lost on YouTube." Okay. And then sorry about that, Mason. And then Troy says, "You're right. Just take Mister out." Okay, it's Mysterio, right? Now, Troy, my question to you is does he make clones all around himself like the video game does? Like you have one Mysterio here, he'll make another one here, 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 here. And they're not illusions. You do have to fight them. I mean, it's really fun. I the thing is, my nieces hate to lose, and I wanted them to fight with me because it'd be four on Mysterio, except he'd make clones and you fight in a room. What I would use is Captain America because the game says you have to use certain skills from superheroes to take out Mysterio. So what I did was we're fighting in a room, just a room, and I would throw Captain America's shield, and the shield would ricochet everywhere, and it would start killing all of Mysterio's clones. But the cool thing is that every time they take a hit, these little like they're red little dots they come out are blue, and one of them, the blue one would give you health, and then the red one would re-energize your weapons or something like that. So when I kept hitting them, I kept re-energizing. And in that game, Wolverine is the one that starts. He's the one that generates health or something like that. I believe he's the only one that really does it. Mason says, "When go live game video." You mean like when I'll play a video game? I might do it on my other account, Snake Bites, Dale. But yeah, that's when I might do it. Like do live stream video games. I might do it on there, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not very experienced at that, and I would be doing baby steps, and I wouldn't get that many viewers. So I guess I have to do that. My friend Deuce wants me to do live streaming video games on this account, and I'm like, no, I'm already doing movies. I'm already doing a couple of other things too, and I knew if I'm gonna do live stream video games, it has to be on Snake Bites because my other channel is to entertain children. I'll take out toys, explain the toys to them, and then I think that's where I'm gonna want to put video games as well. All right, we're 20 minutes in, and Mason says, "Not worry about it. Been here. Thanks, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Dell. Well, let's go to my first. Let me go to my first movie. Mason, did you want me to talk about any other movie? Can you think of? If not, it's okay. I'll just go to this movie. When you come out with movies, bro, you let me know and I'll talk about them. I think Troy left. Excuse me. This is Footloose. This is the original Footloose with Kevin Bacon. I really like this. There's a tractor scene, and you know what? I should not talk much about this movie because I think this is a good enough movie to do a movie review on. There is the world famous tractor scene. This guy, Kevin Bacon, I don't remember his name in the movie, but he is going to drive. He runs into some bullies, and they're going to challenge him to go on a tractor. So, but Kevin Bacon's going to go on his tractor, and the bullies going to go on another tractor, and all their friends are there, and they're going to play chicken. And that means they're going to run head to head with the tractors. I think I'm not going to tell you who wins, so so no spoiler alerts. I don't want to ruin it for you, maybe. But this movie does talk about a town in Texas, and my brother-in-law says it's true. I don't know. I have to look it up. I think it's in Texas. No, I don't know if it's in Texas, but it's in some state. And the whole town outlaws dancing. And they're gonna try this guy Kevin Bacon. He's gonna try to repeal it and go talk to the town hall, and then they're gonna fight for the high school to have a prom so they could play music because music is banned pretty much everywhere in that town. Or I think in a lot of in a county maybe you have to go to the next county that allows music. This movie I highly recommend it. I do not know anything about the remake. I probably will never watch the remake because it'll spoil this movie for me. I am fine with this movie, and no offense to anybody. If they want to see the remake, that's fine. But I am not gonna see the remake of Footloose. I may talk about this later, but let me drop this off of here. Troy said, "What about Eight-Legged Freaks, dude? The movie about spiders." Troy, that's a movie that I would have if I hadn't seen that movie, I would be like I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't see that movie. That's what I'm trying to say. I had to come up with the words. I have seen Eight-Legged Freaks. Is that with that guy David Arquette? I think it's that guy. He's trying to hook up with a mother. I think she's a mother of three or four. I think she is a deputy. I think David Arquette is a regular civilian, I think. And I don't remember how the big spiders came to be, but they're gonna on Eight-Legged Freaks, they are going to try to get rid of the spiders and kill them. And I think the spiders take over a town. And I don't and dude, I actually had that movie, and once again I took it to my sister's house and it got lost there and I never saw it again. It was okay. I liked it. I mean, it was pretty cool. Uh, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, Troy. And then Mason said, "I love that so much." Me and my mom. Hey, Mason, you actually saw Eight-Legged Freaks? Wow. I do not. I don't. I think it was a major motion picture because David Arquette comes out in the Scream movies. Is it Scream? Yeah. I get confused sometimes. I get Scream confused with Scary Movie. Yeah, I felt something in my ear. And then, wow. Mason says he was 6 years old when he saw it. Good times, huh? I'll bring this out. I brought this out several times. This is a House of a Thousand Corpses, Rob Zombie movie. I already talked about several times. This. I do have my movie review of House of a Thousand Corpses. Check it out. Devil Rejects. I should. Hey, that's a good movie that I could do a movie review about. And that's it to me. To me, okay. Let me talk about Devil's Rejects real quick. These three guys. It's Baby, um, Captain Spaulding right here, Otis. They have killed the sheriff in the House of a Thousand Corpses. Now, the sheriff from a House of a Thousand Corpses is gonna get his brother is gonna try to get a revenge on him because they killed his brother, and that's like major family feud, man. These three versus the brother, except they already killed one brother. So that one brother that's alive is gonna go after them. And I think like, oh my gosh, it's like they hate each other so much. Especially the sheriff is after him for revenge. You have to see it. You gotta watch it. I love it. I mean, even the brother's ghost comes out. Like, get them, get those MFs. And then and then the brother wakes up from, with a tear in his eye from his brother telling him, hey, get him back for killing me. I mean, that is freaking awesome. It is awesome. It's a family feud. It gets good. Watch it, folks. I can't emphasize it enough. I will probably get viewers to get in there because when I get passionate about a movie, I see more viewers see my stuff. And I will be passionate, and I hope people do see it because I really love that scene. So go check them out. House of a Thousand Corpses and Those Rejects. This is a video game since busting out. I ain't gonna talk much about this. Check out the guy in the because it's not a movie. You don't want anybody complaining. The movie's in here. The guy with the afro, and look at that car. I have not played that game a lot, anyways. I'm thinking about making a video about PlayStation 2 games just for fun. I don't know. I don't think anybody would be interested, but the reason why is PlayStation 2 wasn't that long ago. I don't know. We'd have to get people that are interested in the history of video games. Anyways, let me bring out the first novelty or toy for today. I don't know if this still works. I think it's battery operated. It's like an M16, has a great grenade launcher. I need to remember to bring the batteries for this. How do I look? Hey man, this would be a good good thumbnail for my stuff, huh? I need to do this next time. I need to do this. And I will do it as long as I freaking remember. Excuse me, let me put this stuff away. Make some room for the gun. There's a switch right here. I should tell you. This would be making the noises. I am sorry. I took the batteries out. I usually conserve my batteries. I usually don't have time. I used to buy stuff to play with my nieces. Where do you put the batteries in here? Let me see. Here it is. You put batteries in here. You got to unscrew that right there. And then put them in, and you should be off to go. I forgot to call my wife to come in here. She would have been in the room. And Getaway, my best PlayStation 2 game. Getaway. That's the name of the game, Mason. Gateway. You can tell me, man. I'll look it up. This is one of the classic movies. Threshold of the Terror. Blue Bread, House of the Haunted Hill. I remember House of the Haunted Hill, even in black and white version. I was disappointed. If you ever see a classic, this movie, House on Haunted Hill, black and white, I expected more to me when I saw this movie. There I said, yeah, I'm sorry, I'll say it again. It disappointed me even for a black and white movie. And I'll tell you why. Because the ending, it was not much of an ending. To me, it was like, what? It just stopped there. I need to know what happened here, here, and here. So that really disappointed me. And I don't remember Bluebeard. There's a whole thing on Bluebeard right here. I can read it all, but I ain't going to do it. I don't think I will. And I really don't have time to watch these movies unless I really feel like it. But if I did want to see this movie, I would see House on Haunted Hill. Okay, wow, we have actually passed. Okay, Troy's here. I didn't forget this time, Troy. We have actually passed the 30-minute mark. I'm gonna introduce myself. If you are just joining us, my name is Alberto, aka Destroyer 48. This is the revolution. We are here to spread history and brotherly love. We're gonna welcome my new. We're thankful that Troy's girl got out, and we're gonna thank our newest member Mason for coming in. He's supporting the channel. He's very new, and we are gonna get more people in here. But once again, we're here spreading that brother sisterly love. This is the revolution. Come be a member. No application. You just come in and support the channel. Hang out. And we do talk over movies and stuff. Joy said that data celebrate and embrace who we are despite our differences, no matter what race, religion, gender, sexual orientation, age, nationality, or disability. Joy has brought it up several times, and it never gets old. It's awesome. It's probably going to be the credo of this channel. Mason said not that new, but okay. Believe me, Mason, you're our newest member. When you stick around, you come back, you're a member, man. And you gotta meet my wife. I think I met my wife one time. She's not here because I forgot to call her. Yeah, I forgot to tell her what time and everything. And I got busy because my sister called me to go pick up a pizza, and I felt bad, so I had to go get it. My little niece knows what time it is. She didn't come in here. Oh well, the show must go on. Anybody want to talk about another movie before I go on? I won't talk much about this show. It's in living color, but it's pretty funny. I'm working on getting season 3. I think that's my best season. This is season 2. I'll mention real quick. There's Jim Carrey playing Ross Perot. That's one of the people that ran for president years back. That's one of the Wayne's brother. I don't know which one. Probably Damon. I think he's playing Chris Rock. Did not do a very good interpretation. That's on Wayne's brother's sister Kim, and that's let me see if I remember his name. I forgot his name, so I apologize. It'll probably come to me in a while. David Allen Greer. That's David Allen Greer. They're all pretty funny. I mean, they're okay. And of course, we know Jim Carrey to become out a big star. Damon Wayans. That's Damon Wayne. Not Damon Wayans. Sean Waynes, I think it's Sean Waynes. He came out popular. I mean, he came out in the scary movies, and he had the Waynes brothers show. Let me go back to these guys. Mason said, "Tell girlfriend said hi." I think Mason and my wife, but he likes to call her girlfriend, unless he's saying hi to Troy's wife. I mean, I'm sorry, girlfriend. Oh, I almost said it, Troy. There, Waymo. Troy said, and then Troy said, "Let me think." Um, um, Mason said, "I feel so old now." Troy said, "Mad Max 3." I'll talk about it right now. Shrimp said, "Hey, Shrimp, you're late. What's going on?" And then Troy said, "Hi, Shrimp." Shrimp, were you busy talking to Alexa? And then my wife gets mad at me for saying that. It's an inside thing. Then, then I'm going to get mad at her because I'm just kidding. Well, she's supposed to be here. She said assume that I'm on. I already had told her it's going to be at 10. So I don't mean to get mad at me. I don't want you guys getting mad at me. I'm just saying. And if I offend anybody, I'm sorry if I'm talking bad about my wife. I'm just saying facts. Dun, 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 dun. And then Joy saying hi, Shrimp. And Shrimp said, I don't like her anymore. Okay. Joy says, Shrimp, that's good. I don't want to comment and I'll get in trouble with you guys. If y'all know what I'm talking about. Mad Max 3, is that the newest Mad Max, Troy? Is that the one where they have a guy and a guitar and a car? If it's the Mad Max 3, Troy, because there's a Mad Max also that comes out with Master Blaster. That might be considered part 3. The one with Tina Turner. Maybe you're thinking about the remake. If you want to talk about the old Mad Max, the third one, that's with Tina Turner, and that's the one with Master Blaster. And then the Thunderdome too. Is that the one you're talking about? The Mad Max 3, again, I'm going to say it, Tina Turner, but you guys, I think it's before your time. Tina Turner's a singer. She's not to be racist, she's the black lady. She runs that place where the bad guys are. She's a famous singer in the 60s and mostly for the 80s. In the 80s, she made a big comeback. She had lost. You have to watch the Tina Turner movie. And in the 80s, she makes a comeback because her husband took away all her money. But she does. If you want to go literally by part 3, she comes out in Thunderdome. Mel Gibson plays the role of the main good guy, and he fights Master Blaster in a cage. I love that name, Master Blaster. There's even an old for the old Nintendo, a name called Master Blaster, and it has nothing to do with the movie. But the name is so cool. Excuse me, folks. Let me see if I could blow my nose. This is really bothering me. And then be embarrassing. I'm gonna do it away from the screen. It's my allergies. I'm sorry, folks. My allergies. Wait until Christmas comes and the cold weather comes in. I'm really gonna have it. And I don't even know I could do a live stream because I get allergies real bad with salivation, phlegm. It's really gross. I'm sorry. When I used to live in town, I didn't have any of these problems. When I came to move out in the country, I mean, my allergies got real bad. And then Mason said, true, not like myself, look, fish. Troy said, wait, Master Blaster. Shrimp said, season 9 of Flash is coming June 1st. Wow, they still haven't. So when it starts, literally they're done working, right? That's the last season for the Flash and the CW. Shrimp. And then Troy said, Shrimp, is that the final season? Shrimp said, yes. Excuse me. Shrimp said, sad face, it's the last. Troy said, dang, it's not even going to hit 10. I don't know, man. Like 9 seasons is a lot. And then, dude, there was a Flash series even before that one, the one in the CW. And it only lasted 1 season. So kudos to the new Flash. It lasted 9 seasons. I miss the CW. But the thing is, I got internet, and since we're poor, we only afforded internet, and we can't get the channels and stuff like that because it costs more. So there went my channel days. I miss channels. I miss regular commercials, not the commercials on the internet. I miss it so. Shrimp says, I watched it since 2014. Now it's the last. Reverse Flash. Reverse Flash. Reverse Flash. I miss Reverse Flash, and I still want. I said it several times on this channel. Never stopped saying it. I want the Imaginext Reverse Flash. I have the original, the red one, but I want the Reverse Flash. It's yellow. Maybe one day my dream will come true, and I'll have it, and I'll just throw it in with the rest of my Powell junk toys. Anybody know this wrestler? This is John Morrison. Rock star. I thought he was pretty cool for the time it was. He's a good wrestler. I think he went to some Mexican promotion, Lucha Libre, or I don't know what it was, and it no longer exists. I forgot what it's called. And okay. Mason says Deadpool 2 is beat with baby lag. I could talk about Deadpool 2. Troy says, as the saying goes, everything comes to an end. Even if you don't want to, but you have to be happy for the memories you have got and be happy. Cool movie. Deadpool 2, I actually saw at the drive-in. So that was freaking awesome. The thing is, I'll tell you, when I go to the drive-in, I suffer there. There's usually 2 movies. There's a very long line to even get in there. And then I made the mistake of eating junk food at the drive-in. I mean drive-in where you take your car, like the old school drive-in, the 56s. There's a place that's probably like 30, no, 20, no, 15 miles away from here. It's in a far town. It's not that close. Like I said, you have to get in a long line to even get in there. It's like probably like 7:30. You got to get there by 6:30 and wait in that line almost an hour. So it's a pain in the butt. Maybe me and my wife should go when it's not like during school or something where we can really enjoy ourselves. Maybe there won't be that many people. We haven't tried that yet. But all summer it's gonna be nobody goes to school, so it's gonna be packed almost every day, I would think. Now, Now, restrooms are going to be horrible. Now, my mistake I made is that we're going to be in the car for like 2 movies. That's almost like 3 to 4 hours. I eat junk food and Coke and drink Coke and all that. That is very bad because I already have anxiety and stuff and makes me anxious. So I'm anxious the whole time. And then sometimes I even fall asleep. And I found out I need to pay attention to my medication, and my medications make me fall asleep. Okay. So things I gotta do is like eat vegetables before I go over there or something. It won't be so anxiety. Drink water. Drink very little Coke. No candies, no junk food makes me anxious. So, and today I saw a movie called Overboard. I saw it at the drive-in. But the thing is, I have memories. When I leave and get out of here, I have memories of being there, and the memories are cool. But it's not that cool being there. For me, it's not because I get too anxious and I can't eat junk food and all that stuff. Mason says I never get happy sometimes. I'm sorry to hear that, Mason. Now I'm gonna talk about the reason I was talking about the driving is because I saw Deadpool 2 over there. Um, hey, do you guys have drive-ins where you go in the cars and go watch? There's like a theater, like a screen outside. Have you ever gone to that kind of drive-in? All of you all? Do you all live near one? Before I start talking about Deadpool 2. Now, Deadpool 2, I saw at the drive-in. Deadpool, I'm gonna go through it short though. He does meet up with the Avengers, and he fights bad guys. Mason, it does the X-Men? I mean, the bad guy Juggernaut come out? I think he comes out in there. And Deadpool and somebody else, they're gonna be trapped by some other villains and mutant villains, and they're gonna fight. I don't remember much about Deadpool 2. I mean, I don't remember everything. That's the stuff I remember it. But from Deadpool, I believe his wife dies or his girlfriend dies in the first one, right? Shrimp said he's back, and Troy said, "Welcome back, Shrimp." You know what? And for Doomboy Troy, I want to say this before I forget. I went into his live stream, and no, I'm not talking about that thing that happened, Troy, but but what I was gonna say, to me, it is difficult being there, pressing on buttons because I didn't do it on a laptop. I did it on the phone. And the thing is, I'm always in pain all the time. Just like sitting here, it's painful. And for me to be in this live stream was painful, but I try to support as much as I could. So yeah, now I appreciate these guys hanging in there. But the thing is, they're healthy, so it's not as bad for them as it is for me. Deadpool 2 was good. Wow, we have 5 people in here. Deadpool 2 was good. I did remember some parts. I don't remember everything, but it was. I mean, from what I remember, it was pretty cool. The only thing is, it's because I only saw it once, and I just remember he goes to the Avengers. I don't think Professor X is there. Mostly Avengers not there when he goes to their base of operations, but he runs into Colossal or something like that. The gray guy, the big crystal guy, and I think a girl, and they start fighting with Juggernaut, I believe, and I don't remember who else. Mason, do you remember who they fight in Deadpool 2, guys? Who are the villains they fight? I don't remember. And as they're talking about that, I could jump into the next movies I have. I've already talked about this, but I haven't talked about it in a while. It's Critters. Critters 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think 4 might be the best one. That's the one they go into space. It's pretty cool stuff. And then Critters part two. It's pretty cool. I'm sorry, this is Critters 2 over here. Part 1 is awesome. They have where the critters escape they escape and they're supposed to be killed, but they escape from an alien base. Alien base is cool. They're actually smart enough to drive the ships, I guess, whether you want to buy that or not. They destroy the defenses in the alien ships, and then they land on Earth, and then they send bounty hunters after them. Pretty cool stuff. Part 2, they send bounty hunters after again on Earth, kill the rest of the eggs. And there's a bounty hunter that he could change, and there's one bounty hunter that his face is not made as like clay. He sees a playboy and he turns to a super model hot chick bounty hunter. Pretty cool stuff. Part 3, not so great except for the ending because he's gonna transport eggs into a escape pod, and then he accidentally gets in the space pod. This bounty hunter guy, and then he's gonna go to part 4, which they're in outer space. Pretty cool stuff, man. Mason says not watch for a long time with the critters. Yeah. Part 4 is where they get the escape pod. They bring it aboard like a pirate ship. Not a pirate ship, but it's like a ship that's it's like a scavenger ship, and they're kind of like pirates. Like they just roam picking up stuff. They're gonna tell them not to mess with the pod. The leader of that pirate ship doesn't listen. He opens it up, and there's trouble. But they also land in this place where it belongs to a big universal company or aliens, whatever. And the pirate ship lands in that place, some kind of like big base in space, haha. And the critters are gonna be unleashed in that base, and then the survivors of the pirate ship or the crew of the pirate ship, they're gonna have to find a way to get out of there and defeat the critters for the critters try to kill them. Another classic. We don't want to get into this. Let's get to something else. Wow, we had 6 people, 5 in here. People, do y'all want to come on and say hi? Say hi. Be a part of the revolution. This is Jaws. Y'all remember Jaws? Right, Brent brought this out one time. Jaws 2, Jaws 3, Revenge of Jaws, which would be Jaws 4. Let me see if the movies are in here. I didn't even check last time. I think. Jaws 3 is in here. Jaws of Revenge. I would watch them to pass the time by. And Jaws of Revenge, Jaws actually comes out of the water, and he makes a sound. It's already, you can look it up on Wikipedia or one of those things. Sharks cannot make sound voices. On Jaws of Revenge, there is a cool part where the guy's like in a little sub scientist. He's in the water, and then Jaws just comes right beside him. I mean, that is an awesome scene. I really like that scene of anything. I like that part. Mason says Diamond Big Boss, my channel on YouTube. I need to write that down next time. What does that guy do? Does he talk about movie reviews too, or does he talk about other stuff, Mason? Anybody else want to mention a movie? Dun, 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 dun. I wonder what Diamond Big Boss is all about. Let's see if I remember to ask you later on. This is Candyland. Dying has never been so sweet. I watched this with my wife, and I fell asleep during this movie. I actually got this at the Dollar Tree, and my wife said it was about these couple that gets on drugs, and I think somebody's playing them foul. I have not seen it, so I can't recommend it. I bet you anything will be weird. That guy looks like Gary Busey. Huh. Gary Busey does come out. Now it's kind of coming back to me a little bit, but I know I fell asleep for sure. And my wife did say, "Yeah, you know that actor, whatever." But this was a long time ago when I fell asleep, so I do not know if I'll ever get to this movie. To me, it does not look worth it. My allergies are all clogged up. My nose is stuffed and everything. Let me bring out one of my toys. This is one of my favorite helicopters. It looks awesome. It's a one-seater. It's a GI Joe helicopter. Look at from this angle. It looks cool. It looks cool from all angles. The only thing is it's missing the back. Freaking cheap back part came off, and I think I may have lost it at my wife's house. I'm looking to see if I could get it on Google and eBay, but I forgot the name of this helicopter. I may have the box, but I don't know. I remember not to throw away the box so I can know the exact name to have it replaced and go look for the part. Now it has a Gatling gun in the front, right here. It has these little wings right here. It's an awesome toy. It's just I'm missing the back. It's my favorite helicopter. I love it. I will be happy the day I get the back part. Does that look cool or what? Only if I had the back part. That's the only thing that ruins it for me. I wish I could find it. I'm gonna put it on the floor because I have too much stuff on the bed. G.I. Joe. Yeah, Trim. Troy says, hey, I'm gonna play while I'm watching. Like always. I don't blame him. I do the same thing. I mean, my live streams usually go for 2 hours. We got 4 people in here. Who is person number 3? You can say hi if you want to. Don't be shy. Sylvester Stallone, Rocky. I remember this game on the Sega Master System, way old game. And I'm pretty sure you fight Mr. T. I need to look it up on YouTube because I don't think I'll ever get the game, and I don't have time to play old games. I'm like trying to take this off. I have a weird story about this. I was at a drive-in, and it didn't have one screen. It had 2 screens, but the other screen was way on the other side. And I was seeing this movie with a little whore of Texas or something with Sylvester Stallone too and Dolly Parton. And I did not find that much interest in that film, and I wanted to see this, but I could only hear Little Whore in Texas. So that was weird that he was coming out in 2 movies. Roxana, hello, how are you, man? Everyone say hello to Roxana. Hey, Roxana, would you want to talk about a movie or something? And just so you know, what we spread here in this channel is a revolution. All it is just peace and love and respecting and love one another, having a sisterhood and a brotherhood. But of course, we talk about movies in here. Would you want me to talk about a movie, Roxana? Name it, and I'll talk about it, as long as I know about it. So Rocky fights. All he does is fight with Mr. T. Mr. T was Big Cheese in the '80s, and you can interrupt me anytime. It doesn't matter. I'll still answer you. Um, that's the whole thing about this movie. He's just gonna try to fight Mr. T. Mr. T came out with Big Cheese. He come out on wrestling, WrestleMania and all that, from the WWF at the time. I mean, he would have famous feuds with Roddy Piper. We have one. Thank you, Shrimp. We are at 1 hour mark. We're welcoming Roxana to the group. But every 30 minutes, the way I do, I'm gonna introduce myself. Y'all just join me, just like Roxana did right now. My name is Alberto, aka Destroyer 48. We're about that revolution, spreading that love, that friendly love of brotherly and sisterly and brotherhood. And I like to welcome all my guys that are all my chatters and all the people that are watching, just watching. You just want to watch, that's fine. Mason gave me that stuff. We had to one more, brother. All right, let's talk about the next movie. Hey, Roxana, are you into romance films? You can answer me if you can. I do everything here, Roxanne. I do romance, horror, everything, action. I try to please everybody. Some people may think I'm not supposed to do that, but it's just something I always wanted to do. House of a Thousand Corpses. I already did a review on this. I don't want to scare Roxana away. So, okay, Roxana, I have a video on She's All That. If you like romance, that's if you have not seen the movie She's All That, I have the movie review on it. I just did it. It's starring Freddie Prinze Jr. and this other girl. I don't remember her name, but her character is called Lainey Boggs. It's very romantic. I don't mind talking about romantic films. I do like them. Hopefully, my friends don't beat me up for saying it. That movie review is out. If you want to check it out, I'm gonna warn you. I do what do you call it? I did do a spoiler on it. I had to make a choice because I didn't want to leave that fan. So when I went through the movie, I had to say the ending because I didn't want to leave them hanging. But it's either I'm damn if I don't, damn if I do. That's the judgment call I had to make on that. All right, Alexa's secretly watching without us knowing. So Roxana, I'm just letting you know I have that movie review of She's All That. If you want to check it out, especially Roxana, if you don't have time to watch movies, you can just watch the movie review and I'll tell you because the way I figured is like, even though if I tell you the movie, what happens, like a lot of it, I mean, you wouldn't have known if I told you about it. You know what I mean? You would have because you may not have time to watch it. A lot of us are busy. We don't have time. Thanks for letting us know, Shrimp. Yes, greatest follies of sports and stuff like that. Um, I should have watched this with my mom today. She was bored. I'll check it out. Thanks. I appreciate it. I also have Pretty in Pink. That's another one. That's another romantic movie. Check it out. Roxana, do you want to tell what is your specialty? Do you like, if you don't mind us, you mind telling us, do you like horror? Do you like action? Do you like comedy? Do you like a lot of romance? Or do you like a little bit of everything? I mean, we're all here. So let us know. And anybody else, if y'all want to bring up a movie. Let me try to find a movie because and what I do, Roxana, is that what I do is I bring all these stack of videos I have, and I just pick them. I sometimes pick them at random, and right now I'm picking at them, and that's what I'm doing. I have a whole bunch of them too. I like animated films, horror films, and comedy films. All right, let me show you. Now this is really horror and it's gross, so I hope you can take it. And if you can't, let me know if it's too gory for you. This is a House of a Thousand Corpses. Have you seen this one? It's a Rob Zombie film. And don't worry, I have a whole bunch of different type of films if it's not your cup of tea. I do have a video. I do also have a movie review on this movie, and I did it actually by a special request. So a friend of ours requested for me to do this movie. I really like it, and I just talked about it too because let me show you what about it. I have this one also has the Rob the House of a Thousand Corpses, but on this one it's a 3 disc, and then it goes to Devil's Rejects. Have you seen it? Let me see. Never seen it. Okay. This is also a House of Thousand Corpses, but it has the sequel Devil's Rejects. I do recommend it. Um, I don't want to spoil too much about it, but it is about a family feud. There's a sheriff that dies in here, and then the sheriff by this family, like these three, Captain Spaulding, Baby, and Otis. These guys like to kill people. They're murderers. Well, Baby's mom kills the sheriff that comes out of House of a Thousand Corpses. Now, the sheriff's brother, or it's not a sheriff, it's a deputy. I'm sorry, I think it's a deputy. The deputy's brother is going to want to get revenge on these three, and I really like it. He goes after him to get revenge, and it's like a family feud between the murdering family and the deputy family. I recommend it. I really liked it. I get passionate about it, and interesting enough, when I get passionate and start talking about movies, I get more views because I get into it. Now, when do I get in trouble? When there's a movie that I'm not that passionate about and I do a review on it. I mean, maybe I won't get so many views, but sometimes I do get passionate about stuff because I really like it. I really will get into it. Cage fighting. Look for a movie. One time they got after me like, we only want to see movies, not video games. Like when I did this last time, I got this by accident. Somebody left. And like, no, we only want to watch movies. Okay, fine. Just look for movies. All right, here's a movie. All right, cool. She said, cool. I'll probably watch it on my day off this Thursday. And then also, Mason said, I think about go live on Diamond Big Boss, but think about it. Okay, that'd be cool. Yeah, Roxanne, if you want to know a little bit about the background of this channel, I've been around for maybe 2 months. And right now, I do also videos, like I was telling you, video reviews, and I have 8 movies out, but I have a whole bunch of live streams out. I'll usually come out on live streams. I usually do 3 times a week. Sometimes I will change the days, but right now it's Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And Shrimp says I'm on break. I can watch that movie. Awesome. Shrimp likes this movie. Scarface. All of you guys, I'm pretty sure you like Scarface or into Scarface. Antonio Montana, everybody knows that famous scene. He puts that coke in his nose. He does his drugs. He's a mafia guy. Brings out his big gun. I think he has a grenade launcher. Shoots through the door. Starts blowing his rival enemies away. I do like it. I will see it. One of my other favorite films in here is a very horrific film. Him and a buddy, and they're supposed to do a drug deal. That's a drug deal, of course, goes bad. They go into a apartment room in a motel. Scary. There's a girl laying on the bed, whatever, and they end up getting captured. And they end up, I believe, having this guy. They chainsaw his friend to pieces, and then he's next, and he shows no fear. Awesome that he doesn't show fear to nothing. This guy is excuse me, folks, for my language. He is the ultimate badass. Al Pacino. I don't have to get into much of this because a lot of you already heard of this, and even if it's before your time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've heard of it. You want to know how to be a badass? Watch this movie. Mason says, I love that. Send me, please. Do you watch? Do you, Roxanne? I'm sorry, I missed your comment or your question. She said, "Do you watch review TV shows too?" Yes, I do. Right now, let me tell you, Roxana. And I know this is the first time I talk to you, but let me tell you this: when I go, I have rooms to clean. You know, I have a lot of stuff. I don't want to say I'm a hoarder. I'm not, but I have a lot of stuff. I need to clean a lot. What I do is I watch Seinfeld. I have like 5 seasons. I don't have all of them, but I have 5 seasons. I put that show on. I could do this a whole week. I put the show of Seinfeld on. I leave it on the TV, and I walk around my rooms and I clean them while I'm hearing Seinfeld. I'm working and watching Seinfeld at the same time. I also watch Married with Children and King of Queens. And Roxana, if you want, you could tell us what your favorite shows are. And you guys too, jump in here too. Don't be afraid to tell us if you have a favorite show as well. Or movies, whatever you want to do. Roxana, we almost do everything here. We talk about everything that comes out on TV. This movie is called Midnight Movie. It's a horror film. I have seen this movie very few times. Um, it does involve like some people going to a movie, and then this guy's gonna go there and start trying to kill people. I remember I liked it. It's not that my best horror film of all time, but I would give it like probably a B minus. I mean, it's it's just your basic horror movie. He's killing people, and what I could tell you is he has like a drill thingy, and he puts it through people, and he kills them that way. Excuse me. Put this over here. And thanks, Mason. He said drop like and follow. Roxana, just so you can know, I don't mean to sound like like down like this, whatever, but I am looking for subscribers. So I mean, it's up to you, but it'd be cool if you could subscribe to my channel. I I did not want to be asking for subscribers, but I'm coming to the point where I need to. I want to be ahead of the game, and I do need subscribers and stuff. Help destroy growth. Thank you, Shrimp. I mean, it's up to her if she wants to or not. But yeah, I do need subscribers. I try to look for subscribers anywhere. Freaking, I'll sometimes ask people in town or even on PS4, I'll ask people to subscribe. I mean, it's up to them if they want to. And before I was prideful, I didn't even want to ask for. That's why I'm behind because I didn't want to ask. But I'm trying to advertise my channel. This is batteries not included. This is a cute. It's a family film. These little there's like this building, this area is being condemned, right? This company is condemning all these buildings in the city, and these old people, they have their building and they want to condemn it too. And this corporation is secretly hiring thugs to kick these people out. And at the same time, they meet these little aliens. They're like burger thingies, really. And the old people, they have other tenants in there too, other people, and they're gonna get to know these little meepers. And at the same time, I forgot how, but they're gonna end up helping these people. They're gonna try to save their building. Well, you know about batteries not included. Yeah, and Mason says mean subscribe. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. I missed it. Roxanne, thank you very much. She said she subscribed to me. Um, Mason said Diamond Big Boss have 102 subscribers. Okay, and then Mason said mean subscribe. Okay, and then Roxanne says, I love that movie. Yeah, okay. And then Mason says it's a sad movie. What's this one? And then Mason says, but great, yeah. And then she said yes. Yeah. I mean this is it's a good movie. It's a family movie. It's pretty cute. It's it's a yeah, it's a movie goes a while back, but it's good. I do recommend it. Okay. Roxana was asking about shows. And here's a show, Breaking Bad. This one just slipped in there. This is the complete first season. And I don't know what disc it is. Hmm. Yeah, this guy, he starts off as a teacher, and then the ex student of his, he runs into an ex student of his, and then he finds out he has cancer, and then the ex student of him are gonna start cooking. They're gonna start cooking. What was the drug, people? Y'all know? What was a drug they started making? I forgot what it was. Or to tell you the truth, I forgot. Sometimes I get brain farts. Um, does anybody remember crystal meth? Was it crystal meth? And they even make a cleaner version and all this stuff. And it goes all the way to season 5, but that's the gist of it. He gets cancer, starts getting bald and stuff. And they go through all these adventures, man. I mean, the main thing is he always gets in a rut or somewhere where he's stuck, where he's going to get busted by the cops or get killed or something. And he manages to get out. There you go, crystal meth. Yeah, it's crystal meth. What? Hey, look what Mason did. They destroyed 48 plus Dale, like my new name. Awesome, Dale. Very entertaining. Who's seen this movie? Satan's Little Helper. It says, you laugh till you die. Y'all want me to take this? Shh. You want me to take this like this picture away? Because that's pretty scary, huh? Let me say it again if y'all didn't catch it. It's Satan's Little Helper. I bought this movie because I was actually lucky enough to go into one of these weird these this channel that shows like rare movies, and I saw this and I liked it. But this guy, this is actually a mask. Don't think it's somebody like a legit monster. No, it's somebody in a mask. It's a man. I breathe sometimes. It's like when it's an intense movie. There's some creepy stuff in here. But I will say I don't remember like really. It does not have nudity or anything like that if you're not into that kind of thing. But it does have some creepy stuff in it, and it's not to me. To me, it's not that gross. I see more gross movies than this. It's not. It really isn't that gross. It's to me, it's more scary because this guy's wearing this freaking mask through the whole thing. It's actually a criminal in a mask, and he befriends this little boy. And I do not know if I'll do a more review on this because there's certain tastes I have. It kind of this does have like a little B movie to it. Like they didn't have a big budget, but it has an interesting story. It doesn't have the greatest story, but it has an interesting story. And this man, this guy in this mask, he's doing a lot of mischief stuff with his little kid. All right, let me read what you guys said. Roxanne, I never seen that, but that looks creepy. Dale said, not sleep, sleep, not sleep. See that picture. What, this picture? And then Troy said, gotta go buy Destroyer. Sorry, I can't stay longer. That's fine, Troy. Thank you for staying, bro. Take it easy. I'll see you tomorrow. So Let me just show this before I creep you all too much. That's a little boy in the devil's mask. It's Halloween, I will say that. That's the little boy. There's a little boy. That's the mom, and that's the sister, and that's the creepy guy in there. And that's it. I'm gonna take this out before I creep anybody out too much. I did y'all a favor. Troy said my tablet is about to die. I understand, Troy. All right, let's take out another movie. This is Legion. This says Heaven with Unleash Hell on Earth. Legion. Who Destroyer 48 plus Dale. It's a Mason shrimp. That's Dale. Oh my god, love. Legion. It's about angels actually. I kind of do not understand this movie. I think it's Gabriel. There's a lot of movies that come out with Gabriel. What happens is Gabriel comes down from heaven. God wants to somehow, I think he wants to exterminate the human race. But Gabriel says, like, give human beings a chance. But I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't understand that much because there's like these demons, whatever, that start killing people. And it all has to do around this gas station where there's people there. And a lot of these demons start coming and they want to kill people. Except the thing is, at that gas station, there's like a girl and she's going to have some kind of baby that's supposed to be the baby is going to be somewhat the savior of the world or something like that. So they got to defend that baby. And Gabriel's there to help defend the baby. And then this guy hooks up with that girl, is real nice to her. He doesn't hook up with her. They already know each other, but he's going to help her try to defend the baby against these. At first, I thought they were demons, but some people say they're angels or bad angels, but they don't look like bad angels. This guy, when he falls to earth, he cuts off his wings. And he's going to help that couple defend the baby. And I think that's mostly what I'm going to say about this. And then Shrimp said, oh, LOL, wait another Dale. Huh. Roxana says, I seen it, but it's been too long to even remember that it's about. Yeah. So it's good I'm explaining it to you. So if I'm explaining to you, do you remember the diner scene? Okay, this movie is known for the diner scene where there's customers in there. And then this demon, supposed angel, whatever they are, it's an old lady. She comes in and then she's saying bad things and then she attacks somebody. And then she goes into the ceiling and she starts crawling like a spider in the ceiling. Do you remember that part, Roxana? Does it ring a bell? And then Del Smithy said, change my name, not worry about it, Shrimp. Okay, we got a YouTube official in here. YouTube official said, hello, A Destroyer 48. You are close to hitting your first milestone. Thank you, YouTube. And then Roxana says, I think so, yeah. Well, if you see a preview, I mean, if you did want to, if you wanted to, it's up to you. Roxana, you can, it's like you could go look up Legion on YouTube and check out a clip and it'll show you, like, oh, you'll be like, oh, I remember now. Not that I'm sucking up to YouTube or anything. I mean, you can go anywhere and check out movie clips. Shrimp said, I never watched Legion. So, Shrimp, would this be your cup of tea to watch it, though? It's about angels and stuff and in the end of the world kind of stuff. I forgot to say, do I recommend it? I do recommend it. Oh my gosh. Should I even say it? This angel fights with another. This is Gabriel, I'm sure. He fights with Michael at the end. I'm not giving it away too much because I'm gonna say what happens really all everything at the end. He fights with Michael. Michael looks awesome because this guy cut off his wings, but Michael still has his wings. And I love the way the angels fight. They do like spinning moves and stuff like that. That's to me, it looks like if you were to play that video game Tekken and put an angel in there and do all these pushing moves, that's what it looks like. So, man, don't miss that fight between Gabriel and Michael. It's really good at the end. It's really cool. Yeah, and there's a whole bunch of movies that they'll use Gabriel as they'll talk about Gabriel in the movie, and then sometimes Michael. Look, I'm gonna show a novelty if y'all don't mind. I kept this cereal box, Star Wars. This came out a while back. I think I showed this on my other channel, but I don't think I showed it here. I hope you don't mind, Roxanne. I like to mix it up and show like novelty stuff, whatever. I do have a toy collection. I hope you don't mind. So I bring out stuff. No. It has this clipboard here, and then it has TIE Fighter, Star Destroyer, Death Star. You cut out stuff and you make a game. I collected this. You don't want to eat the cereal inside. They do not sell this anymore, and it's gonna be. I don't know. I bought this maybe 5 to 10 years back, somewhere in there. Now let me read what you guys are saying. Roxana says, "What's your best favorite movie of all time to recommend watching? I watch so many good movies that it feels like there's nothing good to watch anymore." Okay, you got me at a point right now. And I'll explain right now. Shrimp said the Flashy W. Roxana says, "Is the cereal good?" No, I don't think it is. I don't know. It's been 6 or 10 years. I wouldn't try it. Thanks for asking. And Roxana was okay. You don't eat it. Dell said, "Outdate, not eat that." Yeah. I won't. And then Shrimp said, "Darth Vader cereal be bussing." Well, I kept it to see if I can get money off it, but that probably wasn't a good idea. I don't know. Okay, Roxana, and I'm gonna make a video about this. To tell you the truth, Roxana, about sorry, I keep saying your name, but to tell you the truth about my favorite movie, before I was saying Return of the Living Dead. And use the right finger because I don't want to use the wrong finger. I was saying Return of the Living Dead, movie in 1986 or 85. I forget. I'm sorry. And From Dusk Till Dawn, which I'm not going to remember. I think that's a 90s movie, maybe 95. So I'm debating. I don't think I ever could distinguish it. Return of the Living Dead, 1986 or whatever, 85. Or From Dusk Till Dawn. I love George Clooney. I ain't gonna talk about this too much because I'm gonna go on forever, so excuse me. But I love George Clooney. It was a movie From Dusk Till Dawn was made by Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez. It's about vampires. It really shocked me, and hopefully I tell you that story another time. And then Return of the Living Dead. That one is my favorite zombie movie of all time for sure. And I do have the covers for mine. I just don't have them with me right now. I like it for the zombie storyline and From Dusk Till Dawn. I just love George Clooney. He's awesome. He's a really handsome guy. Check out George Clooney when he's at his maybe he's older, like 39, 40. He's lost weight. He looks good. No, I'm not gay or anything like that. So yeah, From Dusk Till Dawn and Return of the Living Dead, and I really like both of them. I can't make one of them number one because I like both of them. I say From Dusk Till Dawn has the better acting, maybe. But Return of the Living Dead has the better storyline. I would. No, my gosh. I see. I'm even going crazy. I can't distinguish. I can't come up with number one. I love them both equally. Before I was saying Return of the Living Dead, but then I forgot about From Dusk Till Dawn. So now I'm confused because one day I just saw I forgot From Dusk Till Dawn and I saw it. I'm like, I really like this movie. So I couldn't distinguish which one I like better, but I recommend both. Watch them both if you like. Return of the Living Dead from 1986 and uh, and From Dusk Till Dawn. I would say From Dusk Till Dawn has better. It probably has better effects, but it was made at a later time, and the effects for Return of the Living Dead were good. I don't want to say that. Yeah, they were good for its time, but it looks kind of quirky because it's an older movie. What do you expect, right? Okay, let me get back to what you guys are saying. I'm sorry I babbled too much, but it's like something I'm debating about which one's better. Um, Roxanne said, "All right, cool." George Clooney is very yes, he is. Thank you for agreeing with me. And if you have another opinion, if you think anybody else is more handsome, whatever, I'll get mad. I'm just kidding. No, I would like to see what your opinion is. Rush Hour's great. It's like, man, they'll like don't even get me started with Rush Hour. What I have against Rush Hour, and everybody knows, is that Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, what they made one, two, and three. Chris Tucker made a lot of movies, and I get mad at Chris Tucker because he did not make a Friday. We all know Chris Tucker came out on Friday, right? The first one. And then part two, he didn't make it, right? But then he does Rush Hour, what it goes, Rush Hour 1, 2, and 3. Does it go all the way to 3? And then Chris Tucker got in trouble for not paying his taxes. And then later on, I saw a documentary or whatever on Chris Tucker. And Chris Tucker, it said he's picky with roles. So he's in debt and now he's picky on roles. And now he's probably, I don't want to say he's dirt poor, but at one time, I think he was a negative $1 million in the hole. Roxanne laughing. And then Dell said Rush Hour 3, great. Hmm. To tell you the truth, I haven't seen any of the Rush Hours. I think maybe for one, I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't make a lot of time to see Rush Hour. I don't get into cop movies that much unless it's really good. And if y'all don't mind me saying, there is a part where Chris Tucker and Rush Hour kill somebody. I don't know what's in 1, 2, or 3, and he just goes, "You dead." I'm like, come on, dude. Can't you come up with a better one liner than that? But I'm pretty sure the movie. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure the movies are good. You know, Jackie Chan. What you can name? It's debatable whether he's the best stuntman in the business. Him and Jet Li, and I don't know who else you want to throw in there. You might want to put Bruce Lee in there too, but Bruce Lee's movies are really old, and stuntman work is like it's already beyond Bruce Lee since he was back stuck in the 70s. Even stuntman work gets better and stuff and evolves. And then Dell said, "My mom not didn't stop talking about it." Oh, so she really liked the Rush Hour movies, or because Chris Tucker dipped, he didn't come back. Okay, let's go into a classic now. Psycho. I like to go after classics, especially this one that has the whole cover. because a lot of times you get a classic. Sometimes they'll put it with four movies and it looks all ghetto. I like this because it has the whole cover. I went to Universal Studios or Disneyland. I don't know where it's at, and they had the actual house. Excuse me, in Florida. There's the Bates Motel. That's the famous classic shower scene. And I would young movie fans when they're coming age to see young movie fans are coming age like 18 or whatever. If they want to know the history, they're gonna have to know about Psycho, the black and white scene where the shower scene where they're knifing a girl in the shower scene. It'd be nice for them to know. I don't care how old the person is. I mean, if they're coming of age, they need to know about this. That's really good history about something, about a movie. I really liked it. I don't know. If you like classics, there's younger people like classic. Everybody's different. Watch this. If I want to chill out, I love classic movies. I like to chill and eat popcorn on the sofa or whatever and watch a classic movie. Now, I should move this before it falls on my laptop. Yeah, Psycho is a good one. Yeah, I even showed it to my mom, and my mom's elderly, so she was gonna enjoy it. Um, here's night your classic Freddy Krueger. You got a Nightmare on Elm Street Dream Master Part 4. The first thing that comes to mind is that hmm, it's gonna be a letdown for sure. And Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, The Dream Warriors, that was the bomb. That was awesome. I mean, you had kids that were in nightmares and they controlled their dreams and they can really control them. There was one girl was doing acrobats. They had one girl that turned into a punk girl with knives. There was a kid that turned into a wizard, and there was another one that had superhuman strength. Right? I thought that was really cool. They had some really good effects in that movie. There was a good storyline, and this was definitely gonna come down from that. No matter what they came up with, there was more unlikely they were not gonna end up uh not beating part four was not gonna be Nightmare on Elm Street part three at the box office. That's just to give it. I'm sorry. It gets a little bit more dumb. I do like it. That's they can get away with whatever doing it because all of it is involving dreams, right? It's all in a way not real, except for, I mean, the way they kill you is unbelievable. But at the end of the day, it's just you dying, you know. And then Roxanne asked me, "What's your opinion on the Blair Witch Project, the old one?" I do remember the Blair Witch Project. What I okay, I don't remember all of it. Let me see. I do remember somebody said they didn't like it. I saw it and it was okay. Let's just put it this way. Somebody told me they didn't like it, and I said, you know what? It's better than what you said that you didn't like it. I kind of liked it. It was okay, but it didn't really. I mean, it was okay. I don't remember being super awesome. I would give it maybe a B minus. That's my opinion. I don't have much to say on about it. Thanks for the question, though. Um, I just don't remember being really terrified, like whoa. Because if I really like a movie, I'll be like, wow, like I just brought up Return of the Living Dead and From Dusk to Dawn. That I remember like wow. But the Blair Witch project doesn't wow me for some reason. Shrimp's back. Roxana also said, um, she said, I also didn't like it, and I was 6 at the time. You would think if you were six that you'd be more scared, huh? I don't know. I can touch on the subject, but I know there's some kids like I know they're like 6 or 7 and they're watching The Walking Dead and they're not running away. I was totally different when I was very young. At that age, 6 or 7, I would hide behind sofas and stuff. I was totally afraid. I couldn't really watch scary movies until I was like 14, maybe 13. And that's when I was still scared. I remember Return of the Living Dead Part 2, not the one I was talking about, but this is Part 2. I was like thrilled with Return of the Living Dead Part 1, and then Return of the Living Dead, it was coming out to the theaters. I saw the preview. I'm like, me and my friend, we gotta see it. And then my friend ended up going with his brother. We made a pact that we're gonna see it together. And his brother ended up taking him. And they go, hey, dude, I thought we were gonna watch Return of the Living Dead Part 2 together. Why didn't you invite me? And he goes, no, I was all of a sudden kind of deal. I'm like, man, I'm like, you suck, man. But I wanted I wanted to go see it, but I was afraid. And I think I was in middle school. That was even before junior high. I don't know, 13, 12, I don't know. So that's my point. Uh, Dale said, I just dope sleep my bad. It's okay. You can go to bed if you want, Dale. I don't want you to. Anybody have any comments on any movie? Um, I haven't checked this out. This movie is still in the package. What a Man Want. I bought this to watch with my wife, and we never watched it. Oh well. Titanic. Hey, Roxana, what's your opinion of Titanic? You guys, Dale, what's your opinion of Titanic? This girl right here, I don't think she's pretty. I don't. I liked it. I liked the boat scene and all that. Leo is prettier. Do you agree, Leonardo DiCaprio is prettier than her? The It has a lot of good scenes in it, especially when the Titanic's going down. I mean, you can't beat that. It's pretty good. I know a lot of people get into Celine Dion, but I'm like, okay, yeah, I guess. But the thing is, my opinion is, I mean, I rather She's All That. I think the girl from She's All That's prettier than her. They could have picked somebody prettier. I don't know if females agree on that. I wouldn't be surprised if some females were on my side about it. Dell said I go been true and not like in very sad. Yeah, the ending was sad. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, I did cry at the end where they show like everybody's alive. I mean, I did cry like once or twice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, it's so beautiful. I actually forgot about that part. The part we tend to remember is when the ship goes down. Well, at least I wasn't the only one. Anybody want to get more comments on the Titanic? It's cool. This is Euro Trip, and I'm gonna read this because I haven't read that in a long time. From the producers of Road Trip and Old School. Road Trip was a fun film. Old School. Oh wow, this was the same time as Old School. This is Old School with Will Ferrell. This movie is pretty raunchy, so I don't to me it's not suitable for children. Shrimp said I had a Kleenex. This movie is more about these two, this one and that guy. She comes on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She comes out as she's Dawn, Buffy's sister, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. She's supposed to be twins with this guy. They don't even look the same. I don't know. Well, kind of. They're supposed to be twins, and it's mainly about this four. And he's gonna try to hook up with this chick that lives in Germany. He has a German class, and he's talking to her, but he thinks she's a guy, and he tells her off because there's some miscommunication. Then his little brother, which is not there, says, "Wow, you thought she was a guy? She was a girl." And he even has a picture, but it's a picture of her and another guy, and he thinks he's talking to a guy, but it's her. She blocks him, and then he has her home address, so he's gonna go look for her in Germany, and they do the Euro trip. He's gonna go with it. He's gonna go with him, and then these two, the twins, supposedly, they're already over there, and they get together with them, and then they're gonna try to look for her. I mean, it's a lot of funny stuff, but it gets really raunchy. Have you watched Malena? No, I haven't watched Malena. What is that about? You can tell me if it's a horror or something. I'm sorry. Sometimes I have a clipboard. It's just today I got late because my sister had me go pick up a pizza, and I got late. And usually I have like a little notepad, and I'll write down requests. But hopefully next time. Let me see if that's a pencil. Excuse me. Oh man, it's not sharpened. Hold on real quick. Let me get a pen real quick. Ah. Oh gosh. I'm lucky I didn't turn off the lights. Oh, jeez. I will write it down. Oh man, it's all full. Kidding, I'll write on it. Malena 2000. You see, I'll write down requests, and when I get a chance, I'll look them up for you guys, and I'll check them out. Hey, I got 6 likes. Thank you very very much, everybody. Roxana says that Malena, concerning Malena from 2000, It's more like a drama film, and it's about this woman in a small town in Italy where people mistreat her. Roxana says, it kind of reminds me of the romantic movie Chocolate with Johnny Depp in it. Roxana, are you talking about the Chocolate Factory? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Like, that's what I mean. Is it that? Mm, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Because actually, I have the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with what's it? Gene Wilder. Hey B, what's up? What's up, babe? Hey B, we got Roxana here. She's a new member. She's a new sister to the show. And I think you remember Mason from last time. Yeah, and she says, yeah, I think you're talking about Willy Wonka, the Chocolate Factory. Well, Roxana, I'll definitely check out Malena. And if I can't find the movie, at least I could see clips on YouTube and stuff. I mean, YouTube has everything. And then I YouTube something else. And then Dell said, likes the classic one. Ah, you fell asleep. um, go back to what you said. It kind of reminds me of Romantic Movie Chocolate, which oh, maybe it's. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe you're talking about another movie with Johnny Depp and chocolate in it. I'll look it up though. And no, there's an actual movie named Chocolate. Oh, okay. I will check that out. I'll write that down as well. You know, Roxana, what question I have is that who is do you remember who is the love interest of Johnny Depp in that movie? And be saying hi to everybody. And Roxana, you can still give me info on any more info if you have on our topic while I bring out another movie. I mean, we jump around here. It's all good. I mean, I'll stop doing what I'm talking about and we'll go back to what we say. I mean, I mean, I don't mind. It's all good. I like it. B, you feeling okay? Shaolin versus Ninja. There's a bunch of movies in it. They may not be up to par, but I need to. I don't know if I'm gonna get rid of this and throw this away. I don't think the effect looked too good. Hey Dell, you're still awake? Shrimpy still around? Remember this? Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino. This might be the film debut that I'm bringing here. I remember this was pretty good. I like it. Clint Eastwood's pretty old in here though. Anybody remember Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino? B said hi, Shrimpy. Shrimp said, yeah. Boss Baby, not seen yet. Boss Baby, isn't that the animated cartoon? And Roxana says the love interest in the movie Chocolate is Vienne, the main character, and it's played by Julia Binoche. All right, cool. Anybody have requests for me to write down that you want me to see? While I have my notepad here, main character Juliet Binoche. Let me spell her last name right. I didn't spell it right. Troy owed 2 pennies for leaving. Ah, that's funny. Where did you come up with that, shrimp? And then B said, "Yeah, I just got tired of running around all day and then work." Well, you're running around for your doctor's appointments? Yeah, Roxana, but I'll check it out. Let me guess. Where Johnny Depp comes out in his movie Chocolate, pretty much one of his serious roles, huh? I remember Johnny Depp coming out in Johnny Depp came out in Once Upon a Time in Mexico with Antonio Banderas. Johnny Depp came out in the first Nightmare on Elm Street. I want to say that when he came out Nightmare on Elm Street, that's one of his first roles. I would like to know what's the first movie Johnny Depp came out in. And of course, a lot of people know, they know the history of Johnny Depp, that he came out in a show called 21 Jump Street, I believe, which came out to be the movie. That all hit my head in walls. Who put that there? Be careful, Dale. We don't want to lose you, bro. We do not want to lose you. I'm gonna bring this up real quick. Martin Lawrence. This is not a thing by Martin. Stand up. It's a stand up thing. It's not by Martin Lawrence. He made this. A lot of comics came out. Man, I got this for $1. There's a lot of good comedians in here. It was really good. He does not do it though. He like brought this all together. It was pretty good. Now I'm gonna try to look for some movies. Have I have? We got. I think the females in here are not gonna like this. Storks. B said she liked that. I know B likes animation, and Roxana said she likes animation. Here you go, Storks. Storks delivers for all ages. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, I'll at least give it a B minus. I don't remember much about it. They're flying a helicopter. I don't remember that. It's in the back. Of course, we got wolves. These wolves look like they come out of another animated something. Y'all remember Storks? Has to do with delivering babies. And B says Johnny Depp came out in Edward Scissorhands. Yes, correct. Roxana said that's a cute movie. Roxana says a cute movie. And B, do you remember this? Remember this movie? Storks. I already brought this movie up. Why do I have it over here? I'm gonna go over a novelty real quick. This is a Star Wars novelty. It says The Force Awakens. It has Chewbacca, it has Han Solo, it has Ren, I think her name. I don't know all their names. It has Stormtroopers, Millennium Falcon. I don't remember his name. Faye or something like that. Finn. Ori Ren or whatever his name is. I did this for Valentine's. In the back, it has about the same thing. You put Valentine's stuff in there. Does anybody ever remember this box? Put stuff in there. I have failed to put stuff in here. Put this on the floor. Shrimp says, I know that movie from long time ago. That was that one with the blue, this Luke. Cool. We got this one. This is a classic. I think it's early 80s, and I really love this because I think I saw this when I was a little boy in the drive-in. And I remember this one part with spider webs, and that's all I remember, but it's something from my childhood. It's called Forbidden World. I don't remember the whole movie. I have not opened this. Roger Corman's cult classic, science fiction horror in deep space. I think I saw this somewhere and I saw it again and it was just the beginning and they were in space and I don't remember. That spider, I mean, they even show you the spider in the cover and I do not remember the spider at all. I just remember the starting on the spaceship. There might be two people trying to have sex or something in the beginning and then there's webs or I don't know what, and that's all I remember. I do not remember the middle or the ending at all. I just remember bits and pieces of the beginning and they're just in a spaceship. B says, yeah, I got it, but where are all the goodies? Dell said, remember School Rock? Yeah, I remember that. Well, I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking about. Clark Kent, what's up? Hey, what's up, Clark Kent? Roxanne says, I really enjoyed the old Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire in it than the modern day ones. I don't know why. Maybe because I grew up watching them. School of Rock is a classic. I know what movie you guys are talking about, but I don't. I never saw it. I don't know why. I should because I do like Jack Black. I like Jack Black and Nacho Libre. I did see that one. But that's because I was a wrestling fan for the longest time. I don't have any Spider-Man movies, but the thing is, I did have a Spider-Man game where he fought the guy with a fishbowl. That's what we were talking about a while back. Roxana, do you remember? I don't know if you two be or you guys, any of you guys, excuse me. Do you remember a wrestler called the wrestler Macho Man? He comes out in one of the Spider-Man movies. Do you remember that? He comes out when Spider-Man is gonna fight a wrestler in the cage, and I believe that wrestler is Macho Man. Shrimp says, "Hi, Superman." Connie Fitzgerald, question: are you good enough for heaven? You ever lied, stolen, lusted, cursed, or hated? We broke God's law, but Jesus paid our fine. Well, thanks for that, Connie Fitzgerald. Interesting. I appreciate that. Um, Dale said, remember songs? What is good for things like that? Okay. And Roxana says, I remember that wrestler. Yeah, Macho Man comes out in one of the movies, and I think it is with Tobey Maguire. And that one might be where they kill. That's the one where they kill Spider Man's uncle, right? It's the uncle. It's not the dad, right? I have not touched my Spider Man stuff for a while. I did watch the old cartoons though, and y'all could comment on any movies you want, especially if you want to comment on the Spider Man movies. Nobody special. Oh, by the way, welcome Connie Fitzgerald, and welcome Nobody Special. Wow, we're getting a lot of new people today. Wow, I did not see this coming. Man, we appreciate y'all. Older movies are better, just like old cars. Yeah, I do agree. I do like all movies from all genre, but Spider-Man 2002. All right, before I forgot, let me start with the intro. Of the introduce myself because we're to the 30-minute mark. My name's Alberto, aka Destroyer 48. Welcome to the Revolution. It's all about brother sisterly love, and we are going over movies and stuff. And we are having new members today. They're coming in. To be a member, you just need to come in here. That's all you got to do. And hopefully, we see you as a regular. And nobody special. I do have classic movies. I have all type of movies. The movies that I'm liking more are the ones that are brand new, like nowadays. I got the Solo Star Wars Solo coming out, and Johnny Marine said, "God bless you, Alberto. You have a kind soul." Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And Johnny Marine, thank you for being on the show. I appreciate everybody that's coming in and supporting. This movie, I remember when I go see it, and I forgot my glasses, so I was a little angry. I don't remember much about this movie. All I know is on Blu-ray it has really good effects. Um, it's okay. I don't remember that much about it. I'm seeing the back, and there's Lando Calrissian right there, and I think that's the one he loses it. He loses a spaceship to him. I mean, it's okay. I don't know why I don't have much to say about it. I just don't. Look, nobody special. How about an 80s? This is an 80s movie. Any of you guys recognize this movie? This is Saturday the 14th. When I was a little boy, I remember this cover and I got kind of scared, but I got more interested. Like I don't know how I knew because right here it just sees a vampire. But I knew for some reason, maybe I saw a preview and forgot about it. But there's gonna be all types of monsters in a house. And I got excited about that. I always want to see Frankenstein, Wolfman, vampire in the house, and running after people, whatever. That wasn't always my thing. But here, not that many different. The Wolfman doesn't come out. The Frankenstein doesn't come out. But we do have special monsters that come out. There's like a fish man that comes out in this movie. The vampire doesn't really look like that. He looks more. He does not look all that great in the movie. But I mentioned a fish monster. A fish monster, some sort other monster, and I don't remember another monster. It's like I don't remember the monsters. It's just monsters. It's a good comedy because it's making fun of Friday the 13th. This is Saturday the 13th, and yes, a vampire comes out. Actually, his wife comes out too, a female vampire, and it's just like a funny movie. The family acts dumb and all that, and it's a really cool, funny movie. Now let me see what you guys are saying. Connie Fitzgerald. Okay, Roxana says never seen that. Yeah, this is an 80s movie. Connie Fitzgerald said, I remember that movie. Valiant Thor. Hey, Valiant Thor, I remember you. What's up, ball? What's up, ball? It's because you said ball. What's up, dogs? That I meant. Valiant Thor said eyeballs and the coffee were hilarious. You remember this movie? I don't even remember that. And I have it, but I haven't been seeing it that much. Shrimp said Destroyer, you almost at 90 subs. Yay! From a depressing day. You see, guys, I'm honest. If I have a depressing day, I tell you, and I said in the beginning of the show, excuse me. Nobody special says America Werewolf in London. I have that. I just don't think I have the case right now, but I have it. Um, B mentioned it the other day too that she liked it, and she even told me that she was afraid of it, and I'm afraid of it too. But I'll watch it. Johnny Marine said Fright Night. Oh my gosh! Don't even get started with Fright Night. I love that movie. Amanda Beers comes out from Married with Children, not to ruin it, and I also like the Johnny Marine. I hope you don't mind me saying, but I also like the remake. But I may prefer the original more to the second one. That I like the remake because they make a good chemistry where they also with a vampire slayer or whatever, they also have good chemistry. I really liked it. That's just my opinion, but I'll prefer the original. Originals usually beat everything. Um, Dale said, my phone not like me. Okay, why is your phone like you? Thor said yes. Uh, Roxanne says, I don't know what those weird 80s horror movies were called, but they were about an evil leprechaun. Did you ever see those? I think it was just called Leprechaun. Leprechaun, Leprechaun 1, 2, 3. The girl that comes out from Friends, what's her name? She was married to Brad Pitt. She came on the first Leprechaun. Yes, I did see them. I have the collection, and they even have Leprechaun in the Hood. Is I don't know. Those are the ones you're talking about. Valiant Thor said I watched it many times. What the Saturday the 13th Thor? Sunday the 15th? What? And then Thor said Soggy Bottom USA was a great movie. I haven't seen that one. Clark Kent said every person has infinite potential lying dormant within your soul. That is the only awakened though meditation and contemplation. Wow. We're having some philosophers in here, folks. Let me write that Soggy Bottom USA. I want to know what that is. You see, I'm not just here to educate you guys. You guys are here to educate me as well. You tell me your movies, I will write them down. I got a notepad and pens today to write down, folks, and I will research. I may not get to it real quick, but I will. I will eventually get to them as long as I don't lose my paper. Connie Fraggio said Monday the 16th. Ha ha ha. Shrimp said 2002. Dale said my phone network's slow. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Nobody special. The spirit of God is inside you. Jesus. Awesome. I appreciate all y'all's comments. Y'all are welcome to say whatever you want. We all may differ in opinion in some stuff, but okay. How about this, Bumblebee? I left the price tag. I'm embarrassed. I even have the price tag on there. Too late. You guys already saw it. I bought it for $4.99, and it says previously used. But sometimes they look like brand new, man. Have you all noticed that? If you ever bought a movie that says previously used, I like Bumblebee. I think the other one they made after this, I thought it was better, maybe. I'm trying to remember. I just remember she's hanging out with this girl, and then where's that guy? Wow. I know there's a guy after in here. They don't even show him in here. Johnny Marine said, "It is only one life. It will soon be past. Only what is done for Christ will last." Wow. Okay. Awesome. Thanks for the comment. Dale said, "Have you seen Taxi movie?" That's a really old movie, Taxi movie, isn't it? And no, I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. I seen it. Isn't it? Is it one when he hits the thing of the cab? I'm walking here. I'm walking. And I think B mentioned Taxi movie as well the other day. Clark Ted said, "What do you think? Are you good enough to enter heaven? How many lies have you told before? Ever stolen? Ever lusted? Ever hated anyone? We have broken God's law, but Jesus has paid for our fine." Um. Yes, I do know about Jesus. And we're supposed to be forgiven as long as we accept Jesus Christ as our Lord and Savior. How's that answer? Shrimp said Bumblebee. And then B says, I love that one. What, the taxi driver or Bumblebee? I forgot that John Cena comes out in Bumblebee. I don't know. Is this the one where Optimus Prime is in trouble and they try to they try to eliminate him in Cybertron or something like that? I mean, it was okay. I mean, yeah, I like it. It's fine. I thought it was sad when she Bumblebee has to leave her, I think, or she asked Bumblebee to leave. Uh, does that RoboCop old like I like new, not great? Okay. Mike Johnson says I'm going to head off. It's really late here, and I have work tomorrow. See you next time. Good night. Good night, Roxanne. Have a good take care, and we hope to see you back on the show. Good night. And B said she put B's in there. Shrimp said good night, Roxanne. Okay. I already showed this, but I'll show it again. Death comes in threes, nine film collection. You got Demonic Toys, you got Demonic Toys 2, you got Demonic Toys, Gingerbread, The Praisem of the Crunt. Oh no, The Passion of the Crust. See, we're getting religious here too. Gingerbread Dead, Saturday Night Cleaver, Man 3, Killjoy. Oops, sorry, he doesn't want to see that stuff. You got Demonic Toys and you got Gingerbread collection out here. Just have the thing B does not want to see. Put that over there. Dale said, I think B been a B logo on YouTube. Yo, who's seen this classic? Check this out. No, you know what? Let's get to the funny stuff. I will probably show this on Saturday too. Oh, another price tag. Dun, 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 dun. Who's down with a pink panther? You down with the sickness? Dun, 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 you down with the sickness? Dun, dun. Shrimp Pink Panther, yes. That's funny. Whoa! Look at all the cartoons it has in the back. I don't know if you can see that. All those letters, all those words, those are Pink Panther episodes. The Pink Panther. I was supposed to show B this, and I didn't. Trying to. I gotta remember I'm doing a live stream when we were trying to take stickers off. Childhood. Excuse me? What? About the stickers? Dell said Tom and Jess Bishop. Or do you mean Tom and Jerry, Dell? I think I knew what you were trying to say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just, I don't want to count those because there's a lot of them. I'm too lazy. I don't want to count them. There's a lot of them. Let's say 9, 7, and I don't even want to do multiple. Let's just assume there's 8, and there's 8. Let's just assume there's 8 and 3 rows, 8, 16, 24. There's like 22 to 24 episodes in here. And each of them are what? 2 minutes long? I don't know. I'm trying to look for. I got this at the Dollar General. And it even has a 1-800 number if you want to call. If you want to call the Pink Panther. It says 24. All right, and 50 years has been the coolest. Okay. Let me see what you guys said. My sister said I lost my head. And then Shrimp said Black Panther. Okay, Shrimp, how do we talk from the Pink Panther to the Black Panther? Come on, y'all. Come on, come on, come on. All right. Who remembers the classic Stand By Me? Has anybody seen this? It has River Phoenix. That guy's well known for guy. He's well known for dying. And then you got Corey Feldman. He's part of the two Coreys. This guy comes out. We're best known for nowadays for coming on the Big Bang Theory. I have to cheat Will Wheaton. I thought I said Kiefer Sutherland, and it's not him. This is Kiefer Sutherland. So it'd be this guy. Is he related to Kiefer Sutherland? It is a very good film. They're gonna go on a trip somewhere. What happens? There's a boy they find that's dead. Not them, but one of their bigger brothers. I don't know which one. I think him. They find out where a dead body is, and then these guys are gonna have rival. They're gonna have to compete with some older kids, teenagers, older than them, and there's gonna be a race to go look for a dead body, and they're gonna try to come back heroes, find a dead body. They're gonna take off. They're all gonna tell each other's parents they're gonna spend the night together, but they're gonna go on their own to go look for the dead body. And then the older kids are gonna find out too, and there's a race to go find the dead bodies. So, and the dead bodies in the wilderness somewhere. It's a wild walk. I mean, it's a pretty good movie. Run quick, come. That's a song, Stand By Me. B said, yes, Kiefer says Donald Sutherland's son. For real? I did not know that. Weird and wild stuff. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and in tonight's show. Since I was in a hurry coming with pizza and stuff, I did not charge my laptop enough, so I'm running low on battery. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Thank you for my chatters. Thank you for you guys watching. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna plan the next live stream on Thursday. That's the plan. Doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. You never know, an emergency might happen or something, but it's planned for Thursday and Saturday. So I will see you guys next time. Again, thank you, chatters. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Alberto, aka Destroyer 48, aka Subscribe for Food. I'm not gonna be prideful anymore. I do need subscribers, so I hope you guys subscribe. And I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Take care. Love you.